Hey guys, welcome back to another Friday Night Deck Tech, and as you can see I'm playing something a bit different. I've got some forests over here, and I'm playing some green cards. Icky. But I'm playing the green-white elf ball list that Kurt Crane got second with at Star State Games Buffalo. Well, I'm playing a similar list. It's almost the exact 60 that Sideboard is. Well, you'll see. But one of the changes that I made, first of all, was I cut a forest for a Gavony Township. And the reason I did that was, like, if your opponent just, like, manages to just stop, like, one of your Genesis waves, or you just get a slow draw, like, you can just Gavony them out of the game sometimes. But other than that, it's 12 forests, 1 Gavony, 4 Razorverge Thicket, and 4 Sunpetal Grove. So, pretty basic mana base. Nothing to really, nothing really special. So next, I'll show you the main deck. Alright, so here's the rest of it. Running 3 Arbor Elf, 4 Llanowar Elves, 4 Avacyn Pilgrims, and 1 Bird of Paradise. Kurt had 4 birds, but instead of running the birds, I'm running Avacyn's Pilgrim. Mostly because I can't find where I have my birds right now, but also because it basically does the same thing, really. And it can attack for 1 if you need it to, which sometimes is relevant, depending on what you're playing against. We got 4 Elvish Archdruids, and 4 Soul of the Harvest, which Kurt was only running 3. I want to run 4, so that the engine is a little bit more consistent. 4 Elvish Visionary. You definitely have to be playing 4 of those in this deck. It's without a doubt, that's obviously what you need to do. 2 Village Bellringer, which helps in getting 1,000,000 mana for Genesis Wave, which the deck runs 4 of. And 3 Green Sun Zenith. I cut 1 for the Soul of the Harvest. I think being able to more consistently draw the Soul of the Harvest is a little bit easier than drawing the Green Sun Zenith, but I'll see how it goes. 4 Restoration Angel, which also helps with the engine of the Soul of the Harvest and Elvish Visionary. And the Champion of Lambholt is my current replacement for Craterhoof Behemoth, because I don't apparently have one. But I'll hopefully be picking one up at but before Friday Night Magic starts. And Ezuri Renegade Leader is the other main win condition of the deck. So you can basically just overrun your dudes probably 2 or 3 times at least. And Champion of Lambholt, instead of Craterhoof Behemoth, which gives all of your creatures +X and trample, where X is the number of creatures you control, that usually just insta-kills them. And Champion of Lambholt's turns slower, but it makes them not be able to block like any of your creatures if you get it off of a Genesis Wave, because you put that into play, and then you put like 8 other creatures in play, and now only their 9/9s can block your dudes, which is not the creatures that they have. Hopefully none of the creatures that they have. If they have 9/9s out, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, the main engine of the deck is Soul of the Harvest and the Elvish Visionary, so you get to draw a ton of cards. You make a ton of mana with all these guys, and then you cast a gigantic Genesis Wave, and you like flip over your deck usually. Village Bellringer to untap all of your mana dorks, and then you get to draw a bunch more cards if you want, and you get to Restoration Angel, Village Bellringer, and stuff, so you can like even like get aggressive, attack them, have a Restoration Angel and a Village Bellringer, and you can just like untap all your dudes to block them if you want. So that's the main gist of the deck. It's not terribly complicated, but it does a lot of things, and it does them very fast, which I like. So this is what I'm rocking this week, and next I will show you the sideboard. Alright, I have to run a little disclaimer on this, because the sideboard is ugly, and I don't really know what to put in a green sideboard because I never really ever play green, so I'm just kind of winging it on this and hoping that works. But I do have some decent reasons for these cards, at least. The Thragtusk is good against aggressive decks, and like you probably need it against Delver to win. The Corrosive Gale is also good against Delver. If anyone's playing like black-white tokens and stuff, it's good against that too. And Beast Within's just sort of like a catch-all against whatever you need it to be. Naturalize, you know, obviously good against artifacts and enchantments. Ground Seals, like, if someone's playing like some sort of like Frights deck or something, or even bringing it against Delver. Acidic Slime. Acidic Slime's also for, like, it's decent against a lot of stuff, especially like Control or Slowest decks, because with this deck you can turbo it out, like on turn 3 maybe, and get a land, then next turn you Resto Angel it and get another one, and it just gets a little bit crazy like that. It's also a good target for Green Sun Zenith. 2 Stony Silence for like pod decks, and if you're having trouble against like equipment or something for some reason, if someone's playing Trading Post, you can bring them in. Creeping Renaissance, it's in there against like the control decks where they just want to like keep trying to wrath you, and then you just cast a Creeping Renaissance, get all your dudes back in your hand. Next turn you just flood the board again, and then hopefully they won't have another Day of Judgment or whatever. But if they do, you can eventually flash it back and stuff. Gutter Grime's kind of the same thing. It's I don't really have an actual word for it. I was flipping through my binder for cards to just throw in here for my last like 4, and I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, it's got like a Color of the Claw type effect. I mean, it can get out of hand if like they keep killing your dudes. Costs 5 mana though, so I don't know. It's weird. And then the 3 Phyrexian Revokers, they're just kind of like there to fill space, actually. This is by far one of the most thrown together sideboards I've ever had, but I think it can be okay. It obviously needs more refining. Maybe Celestial Purge should be in here, but I'm not sure. I think I might take out the Revokers for Celestial Purge. Yeah, these are Celestial Purges for the zombies matchup and stuff, because you kind of need those against zombies to not just lose. So these are going to be Celestial Purges. But that's the deck that I'm playing, the green-white Elf Ball, Elf Wave, whatever you want to call it deck. And I will let you know how that goes. And an update from last week, I 4-0'd, got first place again with Blue-White Delver. And unfortunately, I didn't get to, I only drew Deceiver Exarch once during all 4 rounds, unfortunately, but it was definitely a house the time that I drew it, and I got to bounce it with a Restoration Angel and just get someone, which was really awesome. Any other stories from Friday that I can really think of? Unfortunately, it was like too easy of a win for me. I didn't have that much fun. Like, I had one match that was actually a challenge that I actually like had to play. Really, most of the other ones, they were like getting mana screwed and stuff, and I was like flipping Delvers on turn 2s more often than I usually do. I rarely ever flip my Delvers actually, and I'm running like 22 spells. But so that's the update from last week, and next week I will be giving you another update. And on Monday I'll be putting up another Minecraft Mondays, and I'm going to be switching that over to a bi-weekly series. I'm not sure what to call it yet though. So leave a like if you enjoy these deck tech videos. It really helps me out, lets me see what you guys enjoy. And leave a comment if there's anything specific you want me to play next week. I'll see if I can do something like that. That would be a lot of fun. And so yeah, this is what I'm playing. I'm going to leave my exact list in the description, so you can copy it if you want, and I will see you guys later. Peace.